Hello everyone and welcome to the stream. I hope everybody's okay. Hi Trip! I forgot it's Monday, isn't it? Right, so we are going back to playing Call of Cthulhu tonight. So yeah, we did quite a little bit of it last time. I believe you went and explored down underneath a house. Witnessed something you probably shouldn't have witnessed, which is always sort of the way, really. And woken up in an insane asylum. The police officer we saw get disemboweled is alive and seems not be understanding what has been happening. For those that missed last, I'll give a brief catch up on this current story. So it's your typical. There is a woman painter. She paints pictures that make people go a bit wibbly, wibbly, wibbly. Not particularly the most settling pictures. She was found to have killed her husband and her son in her manor house in a town called Darkwater. Her father has asked us to go investigate. Going there, we have had a look around in Darkwater. It's a real Innsmouth vibe, you know, East Coast, Massachusetts, fishing village. Not particularly nice, not particularly liking strangers. Found did a bit of exploring, explored the manor where it was burnt, and have found out that the husband and the wife weren't really happy, or they were fighting. Something might have some fighting might have happened. The fire might have been started intentionally by the wife to hurt the husband after the husband was trying to do something quite dangerous to the son. Anyway, we went down. There's caverns underneath the manor, and basically, the husband is alive. He's horrible and mutated, and there's a bunch of cultists. So the usual sort of Cthulhu spiel. Yeah. So we'll jump straight into that. We can load the game. Riverside Institute. So Pearson Officer Bradley followed the intruder, secret meeting place of a cult set in a network of underground caves right under the Hawkins Manor. They witnessed a strange ceremony led by a Charles Hawkins, very much alive. Bradley tried to arrest him, but Hawkins, whose body displayed various mutations, disemboweled the police officer. As he tried to escape from him, Pierce found himself a prisoner of a rock fall. Rushed to the Riverside Institute, he is in a critical state. Also, hi Witchcraft, if you're watching this in the background. So, yes, we are currently in a... Oh, it's going to show the cutscene again, I think.
Having a seizure.
He will survive. A strong subject. There, he's opening his eyes.
Saved him, Fuller. I can't get up. Don't move, Pierce. You can certainly say that you gave us a scare.
What did you do to me? Undo these straps!
Whoa, go easy, my friend.
You were dead. He killed you.
Are you sure he's better?
He was dead. Me too, we were dead. What are you doing?
I'm sorry, my friend.
What? No!
And this is where we left off last time.
What happened?
We've redone that cutscene just to show
Where am
people
I?
a bit of a refresh.
Mr. Sanders, you have to come with us.
This foul gas again.
And neither do we.
You don't understand. If I go out, he'll see me. No, no!
You're leaving this cell.
Please. I don't want him to find me.
Okay. Well, I don't suppose they just left it unlocked. Yeah, would have been too easy. We could just try to do the Oblivion and just wait until the Emperor comes once we used our cell. There's not much we can redo here, I guess. They really need to like pick up the cleaning in these sort of places. But we have the Elder sign there. Might escape. Alright, well, I guess we'll just sleep off for a little bit. Okay, I'm assuming this is a dream. Or I'm very drunk. Ugh. Yeah. That camera shakes a bit.
They tracked and hunted me, pursued me right into their dreams. They scribbled all over their maps in the wake of my lonely wanderings.
Are these the same people? They could be. Oh, they're just very similar. Yeah, it must be the same people. And not just like generic NPC face.
No sea is dark enough to hide the color of my blood. No wind strong enough to scatter my dreams.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if it's like childhood trauma, that could all be like the same thing, right? This character reminds me so much of the main character from the game Vampire. It's kind of scary.
When the last of them rises up, you will choose. I will not be here to bear witness to it, because you will have released me. But the earth will resound to your cries, or theirs.
Hmm.
And free me.
That's good. Oop. Will we end up being like an
You there.
untrustworthy
Wake up.
narrator?
Come on, stand up. We don't have much time. Can you stand up?
Who are you?
A friend of Ethan Bradley. It was he who told me that you had been interned here.
Wait. Bradley is really alive? I don't understand. You filled me so full of drugs I can't distinguish dream from reality.
please believe that I have nothing to do with these disgraceful treatments. Look, I don't have time to explain everything. I'm not really supposed to be here. And the same goes for you, according to Ethan. You must leave as soon as possible, and as unobtrusively as possible. I've brought you your clothes. Let me go ahead. We'll meet upstairs.
Wait a minute.
I think we've got a stealth section. I'm sorry, Crow. I'm so sorry. What do they do with to patients here?
What's going on here? What do they do to the patients to make them so terrified?
I would really like to know. I only see them when they are brought up for medical treatment, for problems they didn't have before going downstairs. But this is neither the time nor the place to talk about that. We must not stay here. There are 2 men standing guard near the stairs. It's the only way to the floor above. I shall try to distract them, and get at least one to come with me. All you need to do is to follow me as soon as the way is free.
Understood.
Okay. Game save. Got a lighter, we've got a hurricane. I'm assuming we go that way, but
What does this mean? This is no medicine. Am I in an asylum?
I mean, I could have told you that.
Sarah. Why the strange symbol repeated over and over?
Paintings are cursed. Ooh.
What did he write about the painting?
I feel like I probably should have put more intelligence. Is there something else we have to check? Usually tells you off when you've done. Oh, okay. Oh, we've got a secret thing down here.
Sarah Hawkins is on this list of authorized visitors.
Okay, so the painting, the painter visited this person. He can't escape. The painting's cursed. Burn it. So whoever was in here has some connection to the case. It's extra immersion, Crow. Probably not the safest thing to just open doors to cells. Ooh. Oh, that looks. Yeah. Yeah, I probably should check through the window before I try opening doors. Oh.
If I don't get out of here, I'll end up like him.
Oh. Okay, that's cool. Kind of cool. They're actually trying to get out.
Poor wretch.
I'm kind of paranoid. I'm gonna just hear like glass smash.
Dr. Compton, I would like to say that I'm surprised to see you, but we all know that your curiosity will be your ruin.
I don't understand. These people need care. You keep them in this terrible place as if...
Go back upstairs where your patients are waiting for you to treat them. As for you, gentlemen, do not disappoint me anymore. No one enters or leaves.
Yes, Doctor.
Okay. So yes, we know that there was some
I'll have to find a way of getting rid of those two myself.
Degree of
I am
stealth
here.
mechanic.
I told you not to let her come down.
I know.
If you do it again, I'll report you.
All right. I know.
Hi, Cinnabelle. How are you doing?
The machine is working again, but the control wheels haven't been put back on.
I was just going to the storage room. I can bring them to you.
No, Dr. Fuller doesn't want
We
us
are
to-
currently trying to break out of a mental asylum.
As you want. I'm going to see if there's sleeping pills left. They run out again upstairs.
Good God. What could this machine be used for?
I think this is hopefully fairly nice. According to his record, the patient seems to be suffering from psychosis, gouged out his own eyes, in an attack of delirium. Honestly, I don't blame you for not wanting to do work.
Is there a connection between this corpse and the machine?
But thank you for coming in. I hopefully this would be a more interesting attempt. Now, I really probably shouldn't be playing with these. Okay, I think it's just the flies. Our brain is. Oh yeah, that looks.
What's the connection between this meat and the electrical installation?
Incidentally, this reminds me very much of Outlasts. And what was the other one? Evil Within. I will state for the record, I will not be doing Outlast.
Worse
but I
and worse.
might do Evil Within. Outlast is just creepy.
Vats of rotten flesh? An elaborate electrical system? Like a dumb pulp novel.
Okay, I believe we have one more thing. Potentially, that little symbol in the bottom left disappear. What is this?
This machine seems to consume a great deal of electricity. What will happen if I increase the current to the limit?
It just said game saved. I'm not sure if that is something I want to happen. It's fine. It's probably just time based, right?
I can still increase the load.
Well, let's do it. Let's pick up the load.
Have I activated anything? It's an ammeter. I didn't expect to see one on this little rock.
I swear, if that body ends up moving. Oh yay!
The corpse is complete. Whose are these limbs?
All right, let's.
I can still increase the load.
Ow. Oh wait, no, this. Okay. So that one, that appears to be the red one. So we've got to find. I'm assuming the other one. Yeah, because there's the green wire there. This door. Oh yeah, there's gonna be some stealth, isn't there? In fact, it's no longer just check doors; it's hide behind them. That reminds me too much of Alien. We do have a nice lean mechanic. I probably should be taking more advantage of. Let's follow.
It's locked.
Of course it is. Question. We do not have an automatic save, so I can't just risk. So to start Last week's incident caused significant damage to the infrastructure, putting a stop to the current experiment. This is unacceptable. From now on, the will to operate the gas stopcock must be kept in the storage room after each use. Moreover, we must keep the register up to date. Dr. Fuller.
The green gas leaves from here and it runs through the whole building.
Well, we might be able to pick the stop.
This padlock is too complicated for me.
Of course it is. Actually, that reminds me. I think we have some leveling up we can do. Yeah, we've got 70 character points. So, I'm thinking we can't level up our occult and our medicine. We have to find. Only takes 3 to pick our psychology up. I don't think we should do our spot hidden. I think. There you go. And then we'll throw one more into that. We've got expert spot hidden, expert investigation, professional strength. Oh, it was what way? Rep? I do know when I booted this up, I plugged my headphones, I accidentally did something, and thought I'd messed around slightly with noise reduction. It might have been that's the case. If it is the case, I think I know how I can fix it. It might take like a second.
This valve controls the pressure.
You're getting an echo. I'm wondering. Bear with me a second. No. Yeah, no echo mine. I've got the tab up to look at the stream, but it's muted, so I shouldn't be hearing myself. Bear with me a second. Okay, yeah, no, I don't think there's anything. If anything comes up, Trip, or you can kind of figure out what it is, let me know. I'll keep thinking in case anything is on my end, but. So Dr. Fuller, I prepared your machine the best I can. However, the piping has been damaged, and I fear the gas is escaping. I can do cannot do any more in such a short time. What I can do is warn you. If the equipment is put under too much pressure, there's a risk of an explosion. Said Alan Mechanic. So, I believe there is a Cthulhu character called Zodok Alan. I can't remember which story he's from. But it could just be like a bit of an Easter egg.
It's impossible to break this chain with my bare hands.
Right. So.
A duct.
Okay. Alright. Well, we turn you. And that's unstoppable. Yeah, it's fine. We'll have a bit more of a look around. We do have a sprint. I don't think they can hear anything like that. That looks like that's more of a hide. So, storage room is probably locked. We'll try it anyway.
Perfect.
Oh. Easy. Right, so we have no imminent threats, which is always nice. Oh.
Who's there?
Right, first actual meant to be self-protection. I seem to be doing alright.
Around here.
It's a bit of a cheat that you can kind of see the marker through
Saw
walls.
something over there.
Oh. Alright. Very sneaky. Shut these doors. You know what? It's a lot nicer when the person hunting you just
Scopolamine, morphine,
isn't
opium,
going to rip your chest
nothing
open.
but common drugs.
Oh. Whoop, that was a close one. How dare you open doors? I know, right? And it was like easier to get. It was in like soft drinks. Ugh. History of medicine. Which has kicked up on medicine, but hey. I think the most I've ever really had is like marijuana. You don't notice me. No. I might be trapped. I might be trapped. It's fine. We just self-attack.
You there?
Yep. Okay, so we know that if we get caught, it's just game over. It's full on alien rules.
With these chains on your wrist, you can't escape.
We can't hide underneath tables, annoyingly. Yeah, that did spook me though. I am getting better. I am getting better. Like, I gotta thank you a lot for making me do Alien. Now that thing was. Ugh. Okay, so you're gonna come in. I'm going to see. Let's hide here for a bit. I wish there was like a quick save. That would make this a lot easier because you can guarantee, okay, I'll pop this back to save. I wonder how long. Is it one of these games where I can only stay here for so long before it kicks me out? Ooh. Still seeing things. Right. So. There's somebody waiting there. You're... Just gonna leave? I got caught by a janitor, folks. The indignity of it all. Okay. We're doing alright, we're doing okay. You know what? I totally would go in with some melee weapons. Vamp. Out of context, that sounds bad. So what Vamp is saying, by the way, just I'm not some weird deviant. I mean, I am, but nothing to do with pans.
You. Yeah, you there. Come here. I don't know what you're doing there, but you don't seem to be friends with the nurses. I can help you. Help me, and I'll owe you one.
So anyway, I was playing Project Zomboid not very well. But we did a 2-hour stream, and it went... I mean, I had some very bad stuff. And it did get to a point where I was badly injured, overheating, and I only had pants, so I took off all my clothes to try and get away from the zombies. And yeah, the legend of the naked pan man.
You. Yeah, you there. Come here.
Right. You're going to...
You're doing there, but you don't seem to be friends with the
What do you want?
Sleep. That's all.
Sleep? You don't want to leave?
No. Have you seen the storm that's brewing? I'm fine here. Except for one problem.
You want sleeping pills, right?
Yeah. And in exchange, I can make noise. Lots of noise.
You'll draw the guards to your cell to allow me to escape.
So, you in? Find something to make me sleep, and I'll take care of the guards for you.
It's a deal.
I'll find you some pills.
Go look in the storage room. There must be sleeping pills there.
Yeah, there's a lot of drugs. You know what? I want to try Project Zomboid again. I might try it off stream, kind of get familiar with it. When I first played it, when it first came out, it seemed to be quite good at it. But that's not good for you.
He is my master.
Ew.
He enters.
But yeah, it seemed different. I need to try. What was the other one? 7 Days to Die. True, the dose makes the poison after all. Okay, so we've got 2 keys. I'm assuming one was for that door. We're gonna have to loop around again, aren't we? Yep, you can do this.
Where do they keep their sleeping pills? Scopolamine, morphine, opium?
Sleeping pills. Here we go. Still want sleeping pills for use patients have nice number. I mean, yeah, you could use opium. I would have just gone, yeah, got that thing.
My new friend's sleeping pills.
Right, turn here. Wait for... this thing. Oh, I'll tell you about it. Is it bad? Part of me is gone back to wanting to play Alien Isolation again. Just that initial sort of reaction to the whole. You know what? You enjoyed it. Yeah, I did. I think we're good. There wasn't anybody around here. I know that. Like I said, I had a love-hate relationship with it. I loved the story. I loved the atmosphere. But I hated the stealth. And seeing as it was all stealth.
I've got what you want.
Show me!
Oh,
there. And remember, they don't come for free.
Don't you worry, you'll have your diversion. Go on now, go hide yourself. The crows! They're everywhere! Make them go away!
Oh, more medicine.
A control wheel to mount on a plumbing system.
Did that actually do anything? I know he shouted. Okay. Oh, odd question. Do you think ladder? You didn't see that. You did not see me. Stop seeing me, perverts. Oh,
carnage!
Yay! I can't help it if I'm just so attracted to them. Oh, for God's sake, leave me alone. It's not like I like you or anything, Baka.
This way.
Really? Come on! Seriously? Alright.
The crows! They're everywhere! Make them go away!
At least it's safe. It's safe. And we know that I can't just... I think I have to throw their attention off by actively hiding. I can't just break line of sight. There we go. There we go.
Carnage.
So yeah, this is probably going to be the closest we're going to get to a mortuary system for a bit. But I came in here because of this. There we go.
It's done. Now for the others.
You know what, Jason, about? I was actually thinking about that. So my birthday is in November. And on the week of it, I was debating just like, you know what? If I've got the day off and all that sort of stuff, and I've got nothing important to do, I was thinking just doing like a long stream. Where's that? There's no place to hide here though, is there? And so part of me was like, you know what I might do? I might just play Dishonored 1 to an outsider for like as long. Just totally like break the usual game, the themes of the games I usually stream. Just like drop it on a day, so maybe not on Monday or Sunday or like, and just do a. I'm gonna play Dishonored for as long as I want to play Dishonored. He's walking about. could totally do that. It was either gonna be that or it was gonna be Bioshock. Either of those would be quite fun, I think.
If I walk, I do not stop. If I do not stop, he does not catch me. If he does not catch me, I do not sleep.
Let's say I don't think we'd be
I do
able to
not
next
see
level.
him. I do not hear him. He does not call me. He does not call me.
I like the atmosphere. I never liked Bioshock Infinite. Or I thought it was overrated. I know a lot of people claim that Infinite was the best.
Theoretically, I've only got one lever to push.
But, yeah. I never felt... I like the atmosphere of Bioshock 2. Yep.
1, 2, 3. Hey!
Yep. Can we outrun them?
Won't get
Somewhat outrun them. Good luck. I think if anybody deserves it, you deserve to win the coffee. I don't know how much, like, sway I have, but, you know, click this. Cinnabelle deserves the win because he's been incredibly generous. And yeah, that was surprisingly... Ugh. I have to make very... Gotta give myself some range. I wonder how close we have to get. But also, I don't want to risk dying.
The control wheel is missing. The control wheel is missing.
Did we get... I thought we picked it up. Interesting bit of you know, another little bit of interesting Delta lore.
I could use this control wheel to turn the valve.
It's more a connection to a connection to do with Fallout 3. So I think Fallout 4 was being released, and so my sister, who used to work at a local games retailer, said that they were trying to clear some old stock to make room for the Fallout 4 stuff. And they had these metal tin lunchboxes, like the old 1940s, 1960s style tin lunchboxes with the whole Vault Boy aesthetic, all that sort of stuff, from Fallout 3. And they were like, oh, you know, we'll just give them randomly to customers. We'll get rid of them. Anybody who shows an interest, we'll just give it out, clear everything else like that. Yeah, they were collective editions of Fallout 3. They came with a game and a bunch of other stuff, like unique things to it. And this retailer just didn't realize it until like literally the last few. And they're like, oh, we could have...
Now for the next step.
But yeah, I was just like, oh yeah, like, second she told me that. Yeah, exactly. Seems to be able to make things explode. But we want to make them all explode. Yeah, I think that was the trouble. I liked some of the mechanics. I did like some of the mechanics, of course.
It's no use. The padlock won't give.
But it was very much... follow these 4 different areas. It's one of those ones that I think they could have redone it. And I think it wouldn't have suffered from more TLC. I mean, I know some people are like the original. They're sticklers for the original Fallout, like 1 and 2. But I gotta admit, I had a soft spot for 3. 3 was the first one I got into. It was the first one that I actually sort of got I don't know. I want to say big boy console, but it wasn't a big console. It was a PlayStation 3. But up until then, I had like, the GameCube
on the other side.
And the Wii, so I was very restricted to like Nintendo first parties or the really rubbish shovelware. Exactly. I came across 3 and I loved it. I loved so much of it. And then I got New Vegas when it first came out. And buggy as hell. Absolutely buggy as hell. Horrific glitches. I was like praying to like the console every single time I left the building. And I couldn't play it for too long. But I recently replayed it and you know, there is that nice difference between New Vegas has a lot of complicated bits to it.
All the levers are activated.
That allows you to do some stuff. But there's something about 3, and the simplicity of 3, getting lost in the... Oh, crap. Getting lost in the underground train subway tunnels. Really interesting, like, introduction to it. Now, of course, blowing up Megaton when you're doing your evil playthrough. Okay, so can we cut this? Yeah. You know what? Just in case this place starts blowing up, let's lower that. I know, and it's the fact that you get to go to Megaton, you get to explore the city, you get to meet the people there, and then you get the weight of, am I really just going to do this? And is the game going to be that, like, let me be that evil?
This lever must turn on the gas machine. There's nothing happening.
Okay, so we need to get that. Can we take that off anymore? Once it's installed, it's installed. I might have to play, like, Fallout 3 again. I did try to play Fallout 4 with just console commands. Being like, I don't care about the story, I've already done it before. But let's just abuse the system.
There's nothing happening.
We missed it? See, I had a very similar reaction. But funnily, it was very much.
It's no use.
I got Witcher 3, and I was like, it was at a time when I was a lot younger, and I had all my sense, and I was routinely just buying the latest game because I wanted to feel something. And I booted it up, played it for like an hour, went, whatever, left it. And then
the door is blocked on the other side.
It wasn't until I saw somebody else actually play the game. And then I go through myself.
He can see me.
Let's calm down, please.
No.
Pain is just information, dear Francis.
Oh.
Invaluable.
Yeah, no, I went back into Fallout 3 and I really did get into it.
Kill me.
What?
If you don't kill me, he will.
It was very similar with not Bioshock, Bloodborne.
I fear your mind is
Which is ridiculous because Bloodborne is objectively my favourite of the FromSoft games.
That should draw the attention of the guards. I should hide.
Damn it. What's going on? Is there...
The problem is, though, with Witcher 3 is I've tried playing it again, and I've never been able to capture that same moment. I don't know if it's because it's one of these games you can only play it once. I've done something, but I know I have.
Doctor, is that you?
Don't you worry about the doctor. Right now, he'll have plenty to keep him busy with his precious machine. It gives us time to get away. I'll undo you.
Get away? Get away where? I can't go anywhere. It'll find me like it found me here. You're mistaken about the beast. Don't stay with me, or you'll end up the same way.
What did they do to you?
You're Sanders, aren't you? I heard you from my cell. What did they do to you? What does Fuller want with you?
The doctor? You think it's the doctor who scares me? The doctor wants to heal me, but he's the one who's crazy. He wants to restore my sight. He wants to give me back my eyes. And yet I told him that I didn't want him. I do not want to see it anymore. The real culprit is Sarah. Her and her accursed paintings.
You're kidding me. You're talking about Sarah Hawkins.
The one and only. The legendary. There is no artist more enlightened or cursed than Sarah Hawkins.
In her office, I saw signs of a ritual, perhaps an invocation. These things, that's what makes you say she's cursed.
You're wrong. It was not an invocation, but a revocation. But she failed. And that's what counts.
What's going on this island?
I'm so sorry. We should never have met.
What are you talking about?
Destiny! It has trapped you. No, don't let it see you, or you won't be able to escape it. Don't look at it. That's how it finds you.
What finds me?
Sarah Hawkins' visitor. The Shambler.
Sanders, pull yourself together.
Without her, it's no longer possible to save me. No!
Sanders! What the hell? Oh, God. I gotta... What? Okay. This is insane.
Yeah.
What killed him?
Let's hear about it, Vamp. I'm not scared there's something in here with go from this door. Oh.
Damn! The gas! Oh. My head.
Later. We need to move on.
Okay. So, yeah, Pierce woke up in the asylum and stored the cellar's riverside into he met Dr. Claudine, a female friend of Bradley, who helped him escape. Not really. She left the door open. Wandering through the corridors of the place with Dr. Fuller reigning supreme, Pierce was able to talk to a man called Frederick Sanders. Before dying in full view of the detective, he accused Sarah Hawkins of being the cause of his torment. Pierce finally left the accursed building, accompanied by Bradley and Claudine. The companions of misfortune decided to use the Hawkins manor as a hideout. Oh, okay, that's a... Would have been nice to actively left rather than being dragged out, but I understand. Hello.
Who goes there? That nightmare again. I need a drink.
Okay. I mean, you know what? I'm gonna say this. I was expecting a solid B game, and I kind of have a feeling that maybe they could have got a bit more work into this, but I'm not going to belittle them too much, I think. I mean, I'm enjoying what it is. And the story is basically what we want, isn't it? So far, it's quite interesting. But yeah, I kind of do wish we'd actually escaped. Or at least got to the front door, I think. Less of escape the mental asylum and more escape the basements.
No. I want to know what Bradley and Dr. Colden have to say about all this.
You're awake, Mr. Pierce. How do you feel?
Did I sleep long?
The day is only starting. It's fine.
Okay, so do we just a chair? Oh, we just speak to you then.
How's our fugitive? Dr. Fuller hasn't reported your disappearance to the force, but that'll come soon.
Bradley?
Who else would it be?
Mr. Pierce, are you all right? You look like you saw a ghost.
There are things I can't explain.
Tell us. What happened?
Let's find out why Bradley's still alive. We can't test, so okay. Well, I suppose at some point I'm gonna have to go back and actually roll medic. And you see Charles is alive.
What I'm sure of now is that the Hawkins case isn't just an accident.
And what brings you to that conclusion?
The fact that Charles Hawkins survived the fire.
I don't understand. Mr. Hawkins was buried.
That's what he would have you believe.
I have a hard time believing you.
You were there, Bradley. You even opened fire on him.
I'd remember that.
Why would he fake his own death? Do you think he covered up his wife's murder?
That's possible.
It seems hard to swallow. Don't you have anything more concrete, Pierce?
Your memory seems to be failing.
Bradley, what do you remember?
I don't understand your question.
The night we went into the Hawkins mansion. You don't seem to remember the tunnels and what occurred there.
No memory of going down any tunnel. No, we were in the manor, then,
Then what?
The rest is quite blurry. I don't recall how I came back home.
And then?
I went to visit you at the hospital and called on Marie's help to get you released.
And you don't remember the events of the tunnel?
I don't. Let's talk about something else.
That seems quite important. I mean, realistically, there should be a gigantic gaping scar down your chest, at the very least. It's not like we could just, ask the chair or something, right?
Seems you two know each other pretty well.
It's a tiny island. Everyone knows everyone. Especially since I'm a police officer and Marie's a doctor.
The chemistry is obvious.
I do seem a little bit stupid, don't I? Anyway, let's get back to the business at hand.
Yeah. I have a horrible feeling he's a double agent. He's the sort of character that in like the roleplay system, you'd introduce as the NPC to be the player's friend, so they tell you everything and they sort of like help guide them and all that sort of thing. But then turn around and stab you in the back. Let's talk about Cody. Sorry, Vamp, did I strike a nerve?
Given the energy he pours into Riverside, I presume it was Fuller's creation.
His father's, to be correct. He was a surgeon on board the Scylla. He founded the hospital in 1904 with funds from the Hawkins family before he died and his son Thomas Fuller took over.
Two families inextricably linked.
Most island families are that way. Captain Fitzroy's father was also a seaman aboard the Scylla.
Powerful families dominating everything.
Yes, and as you could tell, Dr. Fuller is like some crazed emperor.
He wouldn't be happy if he knew we were snooping around.
I know the risks. I don't fear him. Do you wish to know anything else?
I saw bodies.
Dr. Fuller seems to be leaving a trail of corpses. Not to mention those strange machines, and chains, and tools of all kind.
Yes. I've been telling you that Fuller uses his patients as guinea pigs.
What I saw was more akin to torture than medicine.
Do you even hear what you're saying? Dr. Fuller is highly respected.
Hi, Zwei.
It's the truth, Ethan. And I'll prove it to you. I'm listening, Mr. Pierce.
Let's do the what had me and you.
I have flashbacks. They haunt me.
What did they do to you?
There was that Dr. Fuller and a nurse. Blood everywhere. My legs, the pain, I couldn't bear it. I was screaming. They injected me with something. I woke up at the Institute. Bradley was there.
And how you scared us. You seemed demented.
You likely woke up during the anesthesia. No wonder those memories haunt you. What in God's name were they doing to you?
What happened afterwards?
When I woke up the second time, I was in a padded cell. That's where you found me, Doctor. After you released me, I got a good look at what's in store for the patients of the Riverside Institute. Hallucinogenic gas pumped into the cells. An infernal machine. Horrific medical experiments.
Impossible. Dr. Fuller would never do such a thing.
You should believe it, Ethan. What Mr. Pierce saw is precisely what I've been trying to prove. Did you discover anything else?
I might be onto a lead.
I met a Francis Sanders. Do you know him?
Of course. He's a patient. Or was. I haven't seen him since Dr. Fuller had him transferred to the basement.
He knew Sarah Hawkins, and that's what killed him.
What? How did he die?
I'm not sure I can explain it.
Tell me how Mr. Sanders died.
He said Shambler.
I didn't see what, but something was there, with us.
Of what do you speak?
Sanders said it was Sarah Hawkins' visitor. He spoke of it like a living being.
Sarah Hawkins? Have I missed something here? This makes no sense. I don't see how it can help crack the Hawkins case.
You really think she's involved? How could she have murdered Mr. Sanders?
Francis Sanders mentioned Mrs. Hawkins just before dying. It's no coincidence.
You know, Francis Sanders was a well-known art collector. I guess you can still pay a visit to his wife, Irene Sanders.
An art collector, you say? That's probably how they met.
If you plan on having dinner at the Sanders household, please spare the widow the tale of her late husband's suffering.
I don't agree. She deserves the truth.
But that truth may be biased. We don't know the bottom of it.
In any other scenario, I would say be nice to the widow. However, this is Lovecraftian. In which case, she's probably half in. So I'm going to say let's stay prudent until we can find out more about whether or not she's somebody we do trust.
You're right. Without a plausible explanation for what I saw, let's not jump to conclusions.
That seems wise indeed.
Very well. I'll go to see Francis's widow. Perhaps I'll find a link between her husband's death and Sarah Hawkins.
Don't end up in the hospital this time.
I'll do my best.
Okay. Right. See, I'm now trying to just rack my head all Lovecraftian things. I'm curious, because we're back in here. Is this where it led to the other room? Every direction is lead. Okay. Pierce, Cody, and Brady decided to team up to solve Sarah Hawkins' case. They had a new trail to follow. Francis Sanders, art collector and friend of the painter, who died right in front of Pierce. The detective goes to his house to speak to his widow about the Shambler that the unfortunate man mentioned before he died.
What can I do for you, sir?
Mrs. Sanders, I'm a private detective. We must talk about your husband and his ties to Sarah Hawkins. Can I come in?
You may. However, before we go any further, please know that my husband died yesterday.
That is precisely what brings me here.
Well, well, look who's here. You know each other?
We met briefly. Time enough to iron out a few matters. The brave detective has a talent for sticking his nose into my business.
I bump into her every time I'm investigating someone's death.
It's a small island, Detective. My island. It's better that it's you bumping into me.
You're investigating Francis' death. Why? Who hired you?
I spoke to Francis before he died. His story suggests a link to a case I'm working on.
Well, since this business has got nothing to do with me, I'll be in your husband's office, Irene. We'll carry on later.
Very well, Miss Baker. This way, Mr. Pierce. And do make yourself comfortable. It would seem that you have much to tell me. May I inquire as to when you had the opportunity to talk to my husband?
Yesterday. I met him at the hospital. He spoke to me about Sarah Hawkins.
Oh, of course he spoke to you about her. That's all he talked about. Sarah Hawkins and her paintings. Please forgive my tone. The fact is that I have not been allowed to see him since he was interned. You, on the other hand, a perfect stranger, were able to see him and even talk with him the day he died. How was he? Were you present when he had this attack? What happened?
Let's use our psychology.
What happened to your husband is terrible, Mrs. Sanders. But from what I saw, it was inevitable. The man I met yesterday had lost his reason. He suffers no longer, if you would allow me such a platitude.
Of course. Thank you for your kind words. Nobody in that hospital would deign to speak them to me. However, it will require more...
Hi, Jabble!
to soothe my
Thanks to
mind.
the resubscribe.
I need to understand. How could this happen? In a reputed institute? And right before your eyes. Did you not do anything to help him?
So, quick catch up. We broke up the mental asylum. We met somebody who a lot of the paintings went to, who torn out his own eyes and kind of met wobbly. Grief. I had nothing. Let's try eloquence.
Mrs. Sanders, I understand your grief, and I extend my deepest condolences to you. But I had nothing to do with the death of your husband. I've just arrived on Darkwater. I'm investigating the death of the Hawkins family.
The death of the Hawkins family? You mean it was not an accident? This accursed island knows only tragedy after tragedy. You, too, would be advised to flee it like the plague. Oh, I'm tired, Mr. Pierce. I would be grateful if you could tell me what you expect of me, and then leave.
Yes. 46. Yeah. It's gonna be interesting when we get to 50. It'll be Phasmophobia. Which I'm debating. I am debating. Depending on what happens, I might just do maybe a bit more of a chill stream on an off day, as I do the sort of tutorial and kind of get the feel for it. I won't guarantee necessarily it's anything too long. I don't know. It depends. I like the idea of I probably should do the tutorial, so when it eventually comes to it, I'm not awful at it. But yeah, not sure. Right, let's talk about the Shambler.
Did your husband talk to you about Sarah Hawkins' visitor? A shambler, to use his precise terms.
Well, you can imagine that's all he talked about. It's exhibited at the center of the gallery. No better place for the painting that endowed him with the privilege of such a shameful and miserable end to his life.
Hold on. The Shambler is a painting by Sarah Hawkins.
Who else to paint such horrors? Take a look for yourself, if you feel so inclined.
It is my only lead at this stage. I suppose I have nothing to lose.
Then you have paid no heed. For my part, I refuse to set foot in that gallery again. But if you're so eager to see it, I would urge you to make the most of your visit. Because I count on ridding myself of that thing as soon as I can.
Thank you, Mrs. Sanders. I won't be long.
Hey, yeah, this painting drove your husband insane. Can you just leave me alone with it for, like, just a bit of time? Oh, I'm innocent. Still not enough, but, you know, it's getting better. It's slightly better. I think. Let's drop 3 more into here. Yeah, exactly. I have the exact same thing. Just remove the, like, PI leather coat and replace it with, like, a black suit. And it's basically the guy from Vampire. Which I will stream. Don't worry. That is also on the list. It will be one of the Monday, Friday streams, I think. Oh, wow. You see, now I've got to... Let's go focus that one. Right. I'm so used to just trying to loot everything. Knock, knock. Shambler. The only thing I can think of, there is a creature in the Cthulhu mythos that possibly could be this thing.
Let's see what this cylinder has to say once it's inserted in a phonograph.
Put a recording of Francis Sander left for his wife Irene. Oh, yes, so I think it's a dimensional channel. Could be worse.
Irene.
Could be a shog off, but
I made a mistake. I fear that it might be too late for me. Nobody should enter, except to burn everything. I never had the courage. Pay somebody to do it. He's inside my head. I see him behind my eyelids each time I shut my eyes. I can't take any more. I can't hold him back. Forgive me.
That accursed gallery. Those accursed paintings. That accursed Sarah.
A dimensional shambler. Believe that stuff. There could be others. I mean, a lot of the mythos isn't written by Lovecraft, but I'm assuming it would be something there. I don't think if it was a Shoggoth, it wouldn't be referred to as that. And if there's a few of the other creatures, they don't necessarily shamble. Oh, you're here. Right, don't worry. I'm just gonna.
I could use one of those.
Steal your sleeping pill.
Strange. For months, Sarah Hawkins refused to part with her painting, to finally give it away for nothing.
Dear Francis, I beg you to give up all your hope of ever owning this accursed painting. If our friendship has any meaning to you, please spare me the weight of it. I cannot be the architect of your fall. I beg you, my dear friend, to forget the shamble. Your friend, Sarah Hawkins. Alright.
An old diary.
When spends time with the revered Reverend Wickwood's community. Wife expresses her worries about the strange dreams the Reverend's congregation are having since their arrival on the island. Some members of the community, her husband included, begin to speak of their visions as a messenger sent by God. She is scared they will suffer the same fate as the lost scribe. Ooh, that sounds really good, Cinnabar. I am a sucker for things like wasabi. Punch it open. Yeah. Right, we should probably see what the cat has to say. But a bit more medicine. Right. What's this book? You read the book. Kind of encyclopedia of monstrous and unknown creatures, games to believe exists. Malleus Beastarum Volume 2. Yep. Still, you know, it's fine. If we go insane enough, we won't notice the world going horribly wrong. But our costum's gone up, so that is also good. Can you remove stuff? No, you can't. Okay, once you validated, it's validated. Right, let's talk to cats.
That's twice you've stepped on my toes, Detective. Try not to make a habit of it.
I've got a lot of bad habits.
Some can be more fatal than others. What have you come looking for in this gallery?
Let's try eloquence. And then we can always do I'm not here to create problems for you. I am reading books in a Cthulhu game, yes, I know. It's the one thing I was told when I first started playing. I got to verify the paintings were.
I have a well-off client in Boston who heard about the death of Francis Sanders and wanted me to size up his estate before making an offer to his widow.
Nice story. Bad lie. Learn how to dupe, detective. But as long as you keep out of my way, you're free to carry on with your visit.
Yeah, true. But it depends. You either want to play the sensible person who's like, I'm not going to read the books, or you're going to play the curious person who are absolutely insane. One of two ways. Go absolutely no sanity, or keep all your sanity and be like, I told you all so. Let's find out what Kat is doing here.
And you? What brings you to the Sanders home?
I'm here on business. Irene asked me to liquidate all these paintings. She doesn't intend to hang around here for long.
Why you?
Believe it or not, there aren't many collectors on Darkwater. It needs someone with a network and a means of transport to the mainland. A choice that comes down to Fitzroy and me. And I'm far more pleasant, wouldn't you say?
Okay, well. Examine the Shambler. Oh, yay. Oh. Yeah, we're gonna get hunted. We're getting hunted again. This thing's gonna come after us. Alright.
These artifacts date from pre-Columbian times.
Oh, nice. I bet, yeah, that's gonna be it, isn't it? If that's what the thing is gonna hunt us. Doesn't look too bad. It looks like the sort of thing we've seen in Resident Evil 7. So it might be right. Just weird, creepy.
Why was he so interested in old weapons?
Okay, well, there's two places to hide. Some oil, always good. So hide there, hide there.
The public entrance to the gallery.
Right. Hiya, Spooky. I mean, yeah, true, but this goes beyond like beyond the sort of. You know what? Some of these are worth. Like Cthulhu Liar.
The man transformed an entire wing of his manor into an art gallery.
Okay, let's. I'm scared. The second we approach that.
Is this dagger part of Sanders' collection, or was he seeking to acquire it?
Apart from possessing the plants of Sarah Hawkins, Sanders wrote a dagger with a tortured form down to the smallest detail. The art carries a strange esoteric symbols for the prime feature of his correspondence with Sarah. Okay, the fact that we hide is very much right. I don't want to approach that painting. Let's see if we can find this dagger. No. We are actually trying to scout the thing.
Why was he so interested in old weapons?
I mean, they're both dangerous slopes, fam. Like, it's one of these sort of things of, you know, 1 or 2 is fine, but when you start getting... full on.
These artifacts date from pre-Columbian times.
I forgot what the dagger looked like now. We have twin blade wrapped around spikes. That looks like something you'd find in Skyrim. That's a no. 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 And no. So it's none of the ones in this room. You know that for a fact. No. 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 It is you. It's this one.
Why was he so interested in old weapons?
Okay, so we know it. Whatever comes out, if that stuff has anything to do with it, you run to this. You grab that and insert blank. Alright, I'm not going to be able to hide this anymore on my chat. Okay, let's do this. The fact there's oil makes you feel that the lights are going to go out. Yeah. Okay. Do it. Actively called it. Okay, it's not too bad. I've hunted similar things in Monster Hunter. Oh, it's got that wings. Now, is it blind? Because if it's blind, it's going to make it a lot easier.
What the hell was that?
Okay. Okay. I'm going to try and make a break. Okay. Yeah, you're right. You're right. It's fine. It's just making a lot more noise than the xenomorph did. Oh, I'm gonna die. Fuck it, I'm doing it. Yep. It's making noise. It's making noise. The xenomorph didn't make noise. If it did, it was like the hisses and all that stuff. It's the
What the hell was that?
You know what would be nice? If we could just leave. Be like, screw this. Don't go that way, go the other way. Leave. I'm gonna go out and it's gonna be there. Stop freaking out! I could barely see anything. Fuck it. Exactly. Exactly. This is why this sort of stuff is stupid. I'm freaking out sitting in a closet going, if I'm quiet, this is... no, I'm here. But that thing's actually walking around outside. At least we know where the knife is. We know where the knife is. I just want to see where this thing's gone. I'm gonna go out and it's gonna pop out. I know it. I know it. I know it. Shush! Stop complaining! Wimp. We're gonna die, but let's do it anyway.
Damn. This dagger looks different.
Okay. We're gonna do full slash the paintings. It might be the wrong dagger, yeah. Well, what clues we have? We don't have. It's not actually going to show us the dagger we've got. That would be nice. It would be nice if it let us check to see if the dagger is the dagger we have to find. Alright. Well, if we die, we die. Oh, yeah. At least the people in the sanatorium actually had like markers above their heads. Alright, we're gonna wait for this thing to leave. Come on. Oh, I fucking hate this, guys. I don't like this at all. I mean, if he could stop freaking out, I could hear if it was nearby. Oh, okay. It's into the room. It's into the room. It's standing. Come on. It's so hard to spot this thing. Okay. 3, 2, 1. Okay, I'm making a break for it. I'm running for it. I wasn't risking it, Trip. Okay. No.
What's the matter with you?
Okay. Okay.
You sure you won't be needing that hand? You're losing it, Detective. At this rate, you're right. The bottle will get you before I do.
You didn't see anything.
I saw you within an inch of putting a dagger through your forearm. Did I miss something more interesting?
Honestly thought we were going to get dragged into that painting. And there was going to be more of that. We've not drunk. You know, I'm just going to say we got attacked.
I was attacked by a creature. I pushed it back, I think.
I think so too.
You knew about it?
You knew. You knew about the beast.
What are you talking about? Think yourself lucky that I saved your hand, even if it was to save my goods.
You mean me?
Don't flatter yourself, sweetheart. I'm talking about the contents of this gallery. And by the way, where do you think you're going with that dagger?
It saved my life. It's an extraordinary dagger.
You should talk to Algernon Drake. He's an antique dealer here on Darkwater. He'll tell you all about it. From what I saw in the ledgers, it was him who sold it to Sanders.
Okay. Instead of taking a moment to calm down. Certainly, that is why I would not be playing Outlast. If you're lucky, I might do Amnesia. I might do Amnesia the Bunker, which is fairly similar. Thing is, it's just World War One. But I am not doing Outlast because that is light compared to some of the stuff back in that game. You know, she's been fairly nice to us, so give me this information for charge.
It's not your style to give me free information like that.
Take it as payment for being my canary. A simple trade-off. Now go see your antique seller. I still got things to settle with Irene.
I mean, burn the painting. If nothing else, take that painting before anybody sees you. Because it looks complete. Shamba turned out to be much more than an artwork painted by Sarah Hawkins. A huge creature came out of the painting and attacked Pierce. After a hard fight and a lot of panicking, the detective managed to send it back to the painter. He later discovered the dagger he used to probe the creature had been sold to Sanders by a man named Algernon Drake, owner of the nameless book. Pierce decides to pay the library a visit. That's never a good sign.
Where's the bookseller?
First thing we do is the second we see a place that we have to hide, I will start cursing.
Freud's The Interpretation of Dreams. It's the work that laid the foundations of psychoanalysis at the beginning of this century.
Practical work written by Sigmund Freud, a psychologist, describes the techniques of analytical interpretation of dreams. The analysis must follow several rules, especially that of free association, principle announced by Freud at the end of the 19th century. It treats dreams as a way of revealing buried desires. I can't believe this theory is applicable to my nightmares. But yeah, more medicine. Don't mind just stealing all your books.
An old diary.
Pastor declared himself to be the prophet. He renounced God and worshipped a strange pagan entity with a monstrous appearance. His wife tried to reason with her husband, but in vain. He was convinced that he must listen to this voice in his head because it holds the truth. Okay. Dark history. In the 19th century, as an American whaling industry reached its peak in the rest of the world, whales gradually disappeared from the water surrounding Darkwater. This phenomenon appears even more mysterious because up until then, the region was a favorite refuge for cetaceans. In 1847, after months of pursuit, Cilia returns to port with a gigantic creature on board. Its crew asserts that the sea monster had eaten all of the disappeared whales. After a night of ferocious combat, the survivors managed to drag the beast into the whaling ship. Right. Don't see anything too spooky. So History of Darkwater Volume 2. A Puritan colony, led by Reverend John Whitwood, settled on the island during the 17th century. They named the island Darkwater because of the dark shade of the sea. He believed it was because of a particular colour of the rocks around the island. They erected the first building, among which were the Hawkins Manor, the church, and the cemetery. The rare documents and handwritten notes they left spoke of nightmares and deviant behaviours. They disappeared in the 18th century. So it just sounds like what's that place in America? Roanoke. Was it Roanoke? It was goes to show like my old readings. So Roanoke was a settlement, I believe, very early. When it was like the original like colonial days of the Americas, that I think mysteriously everybody disappeared. I don't know if the village disappeared, if it was just the people. But yeah, I think that was another one of these.
The Book of Zion is the
weird
foundational work behind Helena Blavatsky's Theosophical movement. Its followers place truth on the same footing as a religion.
Exactly, yes. It's the disappearing colony of Roanoke. These Tibetan writings are the origin of the esoteric movement founded by Helena Blavatsky. at the end of the 19th century. The creator of Theosophy would have drawn extensively on the text in this work. Now I have been able to consult them. I thought they didn't exist. This book, discovered in the nameless bookstore at Darkwater, to be as much a fake as irrefutable proof of Black Patsky's security. I mean, to be fair, if you're going to find a lot of notes and journals, it's going to be in the bookstore. You read the book. Yeah.
What does this strange book contain? This book contains unholy knowledge.
Yep, we encountered you. Sketching catalogs and classifies creatures I've never heard of. Divinities from the stars, creatures capable of traveling from one dimension to another. Presents itself as a reference work on the bestiary of the myth, giving details on the mythology to which it refers. Its pages are covered in phantasmagorical illustrations. Yeah. Yeah. That's the Shambler, right? I was expecting... Every time I've seen the Shamblers in other things, or like in like other illustrations, they've not looked like that. And it was once again, it's the noise. Creepy, I don't mind, but it's dark and I can't see the thing and it's making horrific noises. Don't like. But game saved, and we have some more medicine. We are really loading up. Ooh, our cult has actually leveled up. I was expecting Shoggoth too. It tends to be the one that they kind of... The Shoggoth and deep ones, like the fish people, tend to be the two commonly used monsters. But in a weird way, it's kind of... As horrific as it was nice to have something that I wasn't expecting to see. Give more medicine. There's the other thing. What was it? I think it was the other bestiary. Do we keep books? We must keep books. Where's the inventory? No, we don't. It's not. It was one of these. It was this. I think this is a creature called a Hound of Tindalos, which appears if you look through time or mess around with time. And then it basically will hunt you relentlessly. And it comes up anytime there's a corner to a room. It's like an entrance that it can chase you. And they're practically like... It's the whole sort of like person hiding in a lighthouse, trying to avoid anything with any corners. But yeah, it's a like time guard dog. So I'm hoping that we don't start looking through. No, because we do. What
happened here?
We do this. We do Sherlock vision, and we start piecing things together. Now, does it count this as looking through time? Because if this counts as looking through time, we are actively doomed.
Let's start over. Where did they break in from?
That being said, I did have a GM who told me that the time she used it, and somebody did that. They hid my Hound of Tindalos in a perfectly spherical bubble, and the way they got out of it, and the way they got mauled to death by the Hound of Tindalos, was the Hound came out the corner of that person's eye, because like it says corner. It doesn't have to be a physical corner. It could be the corner of your eye. And so, yeah.
Blood. Seems like amateur work.
She was a very good GM, but I think she did sometimes just have a habit of punishing people if they mess around too much. Just like I probably should do more.
Someone tall left this footprint. A man, probably.
I suppose. See, I want to get a piece of A4 paper and put my book. It wasn't me. It wasn't me. But she is like one of the 3 GMs I look up to, and who I've based my place. Yeah, you see, Jabble. That's how you do it. That's how you do it. It's a proper play on words. Try and get them where you can't. Yeah, the GM was like one of the 3 like GMs I've ever had that I've effectively based a lot of my GMing style on.
This burglar seems to be rather clumsy.
Or drunk. Or some other form of inebriated. Okay. So it looks...
What killed all these animals?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yay! Cockroaches and rats and...
What sort of thief leaves his tools at the crime scene? What happened that made the burglar flee before finishing his work?
Oh, see, now I'm terrified. The Shambler comes back.
What the... Charles Hawkins?
Ah.
What sort of power did Sarah Hawkins' painting possess? Sarah Hawkins helped hide something in this safe.
Okay. So, Charles Hawkins, mutated man, broke in. Yeah. She had... Oh! I'm going to see if I can recreate that. There you go. It's an unintended side effect. Right. No more looking at models behind the back of their heads.
Drake put in a great deal of effort to hide whatever is in here. Everything is linked to the Sarah Hawkins case.
True. She might have gold teeth. Okay, so that symbol spooked burglar. Just Charles Hawkins.
Drake left instructions on how to find the combination of his safe.
Pages are hidden here. It is possible to read. If somebody finds these memoirs, there will be no doubt that I'm in serious trouble. My last and only hope is that my body and bones are still in this plane of reality, in order that they may be recovered and burned. A funeral urn must be given to my dear mother. She is done as well. The following message is of capital importance. Whoever reads these lines and demonstrates actual acuity, sharp as mine, can hope to gain access to my most precious possession. It lies in my safe. A clue to combination found in 3 cylinders, each hidden where life and study combine in the Greek world. Each cylinder is numbered, even if, as the separation author says, order is the pleasure of reason, but disorder is the delight of imagination. Indeed, despite my preference for organized chaos, I must admit that reason usually prevails in the end. If by any chance a person, or should I say a genius, was to match my intellect and find the combination safe, I would ask that they deliver its contents into safekeeping of my friend and colleague, Professor Armitage of Miskatonic University. The contents of the safe is not only a vast digest of knowledge, but also a weapon that is far too dangerous for it to fall into your hands. I hope that you will be able to appreciate the dangers this represents, and that you will act accordingly. In any event, I will neither be there to guide you, nor to suffer from your actions. Okay, we're going spotted. But more medicine. Does it work? You know what? Yeah, I could get behind a Constantine there. I want to play. I'm a sucker for that sort of dark, demonic, but sort of righteous versus demonic sort of thing. I'm even more of a sucker when they have the whole angels being evil and like the demons being good, because it's that weird corruption. Like I suppose Bayonetta, without, well, I mean, there's a lot in Bayonetta I could appreciate, but the whole, you know, witches fighting angels that like Old Testament angels that were terrifying.
Is everyone on this island taking sleeping pills?
Okay. At some point, surely we've got to do something with these sleeping pills. We have enough of.
What link did he find between Charles Hawkins and an old amulet?
This key that bears the Elder Sign is the only one able to protect your psyche. It's in the form of a cylindrical medallion hanging at the end of a heavy chain. Hundreds of years ago, the stars and the branch whose purpose is to push back the forces of the great old ones engraved at the center. Everything points to it being Charles Hawkins that tore it from its last owner, an Egyptian antique dealer. In press cuttings that mention the misdemeanor, the dates of the robbery coincide with the last Hawkins trip to Cairo. It remains to be seen whether he knows the true purpose of the artifact. Try to find it. Right, so something about Greek study. Oh, Christ, that's not how it works.
Arkham editions. Never heard of him.
Ooh. Yeah, these are other parts of like the Cthulhu like mythology. So Azaroth. And you have like the Pikmin model.
How many volumes are there in this collection?
There's a lot.
Another volume by Arkham Editions. Arkham Editions. Never heard of him. How many volumes are there in this collection? Another volume by Arkham Editions.
Yep. Okay, yeah.
Arkham Editions.
One of these.
How many volumes are there in this collection?
You know, I need to watch the Constantine.
Cylinders that Drake tried to hide. I should perhaps listen to them.
Really? It wasn't really hidden, it was just tucked behind something. No. No. So that's 2 and 3. I'm missing 1. Unless you really want to throw like people off, just never include 1. Have like 2, 3, and 4, or like 1, 3, 4, and then just never make missing 1, and then watch people freaking out because they're like, there must be that extra 1. Must be that extra 1. You know, that's something I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do that. If I ever make a series of like papers or something like that, if I ever do actually some academic work, I will name my research papers like paper 1, paper 2, then go to paper 4. That way, if ever they have any effects in the future, I could go down as being like this a lost antiquity of there is that hidden work out there.
A kind of chalice.
Exactly. Exactly, like Tesla's death ray. And there's some Greek philosophers who make a point. It's like going, oh yes, the writings and the knowledge of this particular philosopher is well known, so I won't go into it here. And we've not been able to find any information about what that philosopher actually said. But the fact that like some of the other bigger philosophers have like use it as a jumping off point. I will do, yeah. You've got to point to the one that's missing, just to make sure that they really sort of get, like, as written in paper 3, there's this particular information that I will now take into account. But as important as it is, has little to no effect. Exactly, it's the very first Polish dictionary under the word horse had the words "everyone knows what a horse is."
Things are not looking good.
Right, so we are missing. Let's do it backwards. Oh no! Wait, do we have all of them? We do.
And these red drops, like precious stones, lie fixed, set in divine gold. To be the guardian of the Grail does not protect me from its attractions, Henry. And I do confess it. I am willing to pay to know its secrets.
Okay, so it's going to be the number of rubies in this.
The chalice of knowledge.
So 1, 2, 3. Oh, right. No, you know what? We're going to start it here where the handle is. So we can follow that around. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right? Yeah, we're just going to do it again just to make sure. So yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, okay, there's 5. There's 5. So 1 is 5. Let's see if we can preload that. We've preloaded that. Another one will be the number of books. I bet the other one's going to be the chess piece. So number 2.
I finally understood that we were only pieces on the chessboard of the gods. Let those of us who are still standing protect our White Queen from their dark soldiers. I see our number dwindling, and my will strengthens as my apprehension grows. We shall refuse to be the playthings of destiny. I finally understood that we were only pieces on the chessboard of the gods.
The Queen has little protection.
Let those of us who are still standing protect our White Queen from their dark soldiers. I see our number dwindling, and my will strengthens as my apprehension grows. We shall refuse to be the playthings of destiny.
Okay. It could be as simple as 4. Or even 3. Could be how many of the pieces we can clear. You know, let's try it with 3.
The Queen has little protection.
Dear friend, I thank you again for the anthology of the works of Arkham editions that you sent me. Volume 9, Azathoth and Other Horrors, seemed particularly relevant to my research. I never tire of browsing through them.
if we say start with the second one being 3, we will brute force the 2 if we have to. So it was Asaroth.
Drake talked about a particular volume.
Yes.
So these are the volumes that Drake was talking about in his message. What did Drake say about this collection?
Right. 18 years old. This volume is part of the anthropology. Was it 9? 3, 9? He says actually states 9. Yep. Okay. Yeah. It was 9. Yeah. At this point, close the book. Maybe just a little bit, bro. Oh, and we're back in the Institute. In the name's bookstore, Pierce traced the trail of an attempted burglary. He discovers that Charles Hawkins is behind the attempt. Pierce opens the bookseller's safe to find what the latter and Sarah Hawkins had written there. A book covered in human skin lied inside. So it was a Necronomicon. Makes sense. Irresistibly attracted to the detective. When he opened it, his mind was projected into another body. Okay.
Dr. Colden, this man's condition is deteriorating.
What says Dr. Fuller? It's his patient, after all.
He's busy with Captain Fitzroy. He specifically asked us not to bother him when that's the case.
Oh, of course. I'll see what I can do. Mr. Blake, can you hear me? I'm Dr. Colden. We'll take care of you.
There's nothing we can do. I tried talking to him. He's catatonic.
Okay. Has he been drugged?
Did you inject him with a tranquilizer?
No, Doctor. Not me, not anyone. Our stock is empty, yet again.
Again? But there was enough for the whole island.
More and more people are suffering from insomnia. We can't refuse to help.
Of course.
Any idea what this man might be undergoing?
Let's examine the patient.
Very well. I'll examine him.
Okay. Let's check.
30-year-old subject. Severe hypothermia. Erythematous papules around the eyes and eardrums. Necrosed palpebral tissue. Lord, this smell. His skin shows abnormal loss of color and seems dried out. He's totally dehydrated. His fingertips and toes seem to feature a slight ring under the skin, tender at the touch, slightly sticky. Severe malnutrition. Swollen abdomen with traces of petechia. Doesn't seem like an edema. Slight protuberances seem to indicate the presence of a foreign body.
So, Doctor, an opinion?
I'm not sure I have the necessary knowledge to treat this man.
Don't say that. You're our most worthy doctor after Dr. Fuller.
Some of his symptoms are beyond my comprehension.
What did you find?
I mean, they're all things, but I think probably the most significant is probably that one.
Did you examine his abdomen? It would seem there's something inside.
He hasn't eaten in days. Are you certain it's not an edema?
No. Can't you recognize an edema? Pushing with your finger won't leave a trace. And look at these bumps.
It's not like he could be pregnant.
Whatever it is, this man has something inside him that shouldn't be there. We should operate on him at once.
Dr. Fuller said not to worry, that the edema would go away by itself.
You know, I'm not sure Dr. Fuller is telling the truth.
So he's severely dehydrated.
I see signs of hypodermoclysis, but he's still dehydrated. When was his last IV?
He's constantly under perfusion. I've even gone beyond the recommended dose to no avail. And you won't believe me, but when we bathed him earlier...
He seemed to feel better?
Yes. Like he needs an aquarium, not a perfusion. But that doesn't explain his condition.
In spite of the muscle contractions, his arms seem limp.
Yes. They can't have decalcified, not at this rate.
And yet, if there is a bone in this arm, it's softer than that of a newborn baby. What about his cranium?
It's soft at the touch. It does seem like the skull of a baby.
Look at these sticky rings growing at his fingertips. What can be happening?
I'm sure you'll find an explanation. You have to.
His body's mutating.
I almost don't believe it myself, but these symptoms are not those usually associated with the human species.
What do you mean? Don't tell me you believe in extraterrestrials.
No. This poor man is from our world, all right. But his body is undergoing unnatural mutations, and this transformation is killing him. His body simply can't cope.
Where could he have gotten such an infection?
I pray that it's not here.
Dr. Colden, may I know what you're doing to my patient?
What I'm doing? How about what you've done to him?
Let us calm down, my dear Marie. I don't appreciate your tone, nor your insinuations. I've done to him what I do to all my patients, provide him with the best available care.
Your imagination is without limit. It's your homemade drug again, is it not? Those people are not your guinea pigs.
There. What have you seen to put you in such a state?
Let's not outright say you're turning into a monster. Let's not say... Oh, great! Actually, you are right. There is that game called the Six Brutale, which is a Groundhog Day-esque, time-sensitive murder mystery. But you kind of have to do it in like stages and figure out. I need to play some more of that. I need to play more of that. Let's go with the symptoms of worrisome.
These are alarming symptoms. If we don't act, he'll die.
Do you believe that? I'm not as convinced, you see. I even think this man has a strong chance of completely healing from his ailments.
No, Doctor. This patient isn't himself anymore. He's dying.
Really? What do you mean by isn't himself?
He's changing. His physical characteristics, they are more animal than human now.
Fascinating. An animal, you say? Could you be more precise? Cephalopod, perhaps?
This amuses you.
Your reaction does. I know your thirst for knowledge, Doctor. It's your innocent worries for this man that have you overreacting.
For this man, and the others whose medical files you've been hiding.
I have to protect my discovery. These people owe me their life, but the world isn't ready yet. It will be, in time.
I will not let you do this.
You disappoint me, Marie, but I still have hope you'll one day share my point of view. In the meantime, take care of your own patients and try not to forget who you're dealing with.
Was that a threat? What did he mean?
It was a warning. Dr. Fuller is this institution's founder and one of our profession's most influential voices. My word is of no weight against his. If I continue to protest, I will only ruin my reputation and career.
It's scandalous. Can't we do anything? Is there no evidence of his crimes?
I think the hidden files probably should prove of at least some degree of malpractice.
Oh, that evidence exists. I'm sure of it. I need to find the missing medical files.
And where would you find those? In his office? What if you get caught?
I'd rather not think about that. I'm counting on your discretion.
Of course, Doctor. You can count on me. I'll keep Mum.
Okay. I guess we are paying a bit more. Alright. Looking at the time, I'm thinking once we get into the office, have a little look-see around, and I think
No, you're pulling my leg. I'm not joking.
maybe leave it.
I saw
at
the
that.
schedule. She's
But
alone in the bathroom again. And she still says nothing to that old witch, Donovan.
So Fuller's office.
Listen to the way you talk, you naughty girl.
Admin. Boiler room. It's Fuller.
Let's hope I can go through the administration office.
That would be too easy, wouldn't it? Oh yeah, there you go.
Wait a minute. Where do you think you're going? Dr. Colden.
Mrs. Donovan.
Nobody goes into Dr. Fuller's office. But rest assured, I'll tell him you came by.
That won't be necessary. Thank you.
I will tell him, nonetheless. I have little time for you, Doctor. You'll find out that it's not only the doctors who have things to do.
Yet you're still just hanging around outside a person's office. Right. So.
Everybody says it. She's a witch, an old hag. I didn't make this up. And I'm the one who pays. What a pest.
Elizabeth? You all right? Why is this room in such a state?
Because, as always, I'm cleaning it by myself. And the water was once again shut off this morning. I had to bother Mrs. Donovan again, giving her a new excuse to belittle me.
Why go through her?
Do you really need Mrs. Donovan to open a valve? Why not ask the janitor?
I can't make these decisions without her approval. Imagine if there were a leak. Anyhow, the boiler room is locked half the time. So every time the water gets shut off, I have to go and endure her reproach until she's settled the problem.
I see. Courage, Elizabeth.
Thank you, Doctor.
Okay, is that the clue for what we need to do? Go to the boiler room. Yeah. Strike. Donovan cut.
The answers must be hidden in Fuller's office. The doses prescribed by Fuller are far too high. We're running out of this medicine.
I know, Doctor. We sent the purchase order, though, but Mrs. Donovan refused it.
Once again.
Can't you do anything?
Donovan takes her instructions directly from Dr. Fuller. I'm afraid I can do nothing about it for the moment. We've been waiting to be restocked for weeks.
Boiler room. There you go.
The door to the boiler room is locked.
Oh, of course.
I have to get the key if I wish to get rid of Donovan. The operating room is never accessible after an operation. This man, Edward Pierce, his file is incomplete. What did Fuller do to him?
Dr. Colden, we need you at once in Dormitory B.
What's the situation?
What is the problem?
Mr. Evans seems to be having trouble with his IV.
I'll see to it right away.
And the family of Mrs. Harding is asking to see her medical file.
I'll never understand why it's so hard to see patients' files around here.
Rules are rules. See, with Dr. Fuller, he's in charge. Anyhow, they're still waiting, and I don't think they'll leave until they get what they want.
Understood. Anything else?
As a matter of fact, yes. A man has been brought up from the basement.
Oh. What state is he in now?
You should go see for yourself, Doctor.
Okay.
The boiler room key is not in its place. Dr. Fuller always keeps his key with him.
Where's the...
Doctor? Those people need you at the dormitory.
Would you know where the key to the boiler room is?
Betty didn't put it back in its place. Well, she took it to lock the door.
I'll ask her. Thank you.
But if I may say so, Doctor, I think that the problems of our patients are more urgent than the plumbing.
Ooh, so passive.
I'll tend to it. Don't worry.
Dr. Colden, do you want something?
Which one of you's Betty again?
Dr. Colden?
Hello, Betty.
Oh.
I'm looking for the key to the boiler room.
What for?
To put it in its place. Perhaps I should do the same with you.
I beg your pardon?
I suspect you of having a little too much fun at Elizabeth's expense. But be warned, it could easily be you they will all be laughing at tomorrow.
You are right, Doctor. The key is in the dormitory office in Block B.
Thank you. I shall go fetch it.
Dormitory B. Oh. Bit cheap.
Doctor, please. My chest.
His perfusion of a semi-physiological solution doesn't seem to work. He's undergoing a ventricular fibrillation. Nurse? Deborah, come and help me, please. His potassium level is too high. Replace it with 2% glucose solution with insulin, calcium, and sodium bicarbonate.
I'll tend to it right away.
Thank you. He's in your hands. Hay fever. What's he doing here?
Dr. Colden?
Hello, Betty.
What?
To put it, but be you. Thank you. He broke his back in an accident down by the docks.
Ah, the whaling station. What's wrong with me?
What are you talking about?
Doctor, that you?
Yes, it's Dr. Colden. Tell me what happened.
It's the old whaling station. See?
What happened?
What did you see there?
Nothing. Nothing at all. The floor was all rotten and I fell straight through.
And that's how you broke your back?
Perhaps. No idea. Passed out.
You are right, Annabelle. Nurses, yes, but doctors...
She recently came back from the surgical block. She's stable. Given her file, a nephrectomy would have been inevitable. But Fuller was able to save her kidney.
office. That's the key.
The key to the boiler room. All I have to do is shut off the water and hope Donovan takes the bait. Intoxication from breathing organic vapors. Another insomniac. I should find the cause for such a widespread trouble.
Dr. Colden, here you are at last. This patient was again brought up to the psychiatric wing. We've been following the treatment you prescribed, but the dysgeusia persists and he's lost a great deal of weight. We haven't been able to move him. The stress makes him hyperallergic.
Sir, I am going to examine you. Do you understand? Inject him with a dose of pentobarbital, intramuscular, so that I can conduct the clinical examination. He bit his lips so much, they're still bleeding. White froth, evidently because of such drooling. His binds left bloody wounds.
So, Doctor, what should we do with this patient?
You know, he's been mistreated.
Those basement brutes tied him up too tight and now he's hurt.
I keep trying to heal his wounds, but he reopens them.
Do you have a diploma as a nurse?
Excuse me?
So take care of this man.
Ooh, catty. I think that's everybody. This section.
Chronic insomnia. Like half the island.
Right. So, I'm thinking.
This place draws you in and never lets you go.
Security unit.
Everybody says it. She's a witch, an old hag. I didn't make this up.
It's temperamental, if I understand correctly.
What a pest. It's so unfair.
Well, there's also a family complaining.
Gentlemen, may I help you?
We're waiting on news regarding our mother, Maureen Harding. She came in with a kidney problem, but we haven't heard anything since.
I saw her, she's fine.
I've tended to her, and I have good news. Her blood analysis is reassuring. Her kidneys are as new.
Are you talking about the same person? This is miraculous.
She's still recovering, but you may speak to her upon her awakening.
Oh, thank you so much, Doctor. We'll wait for her to wake up. We've been here since this morning, so it won't make a difference.
This was B.
It's a quiet little town.
No.
Days go by, steady as ever. I wanted more for myself, but...
Ethan.
Marie,
What are you doing here?
I'm waiting for my medication, of course. Why?
I don't think we are master. True, yeah. Let's think about him. He's either severely incompetent or he's a turncoat. So these are masters. I'm going to go with why don't you come to me?
I thought we trusted each other.
Really, Marie? Can you swear to me that you're not intending something reckless?
It's because I respect you that I won't lie to you.
Is there something I should know?
You better tell me about your symptoms.
I have nightmares. They keep me awake every night. It seems stupid, I know, but they're terrible.
Actually, you're not the only one.
No. No one has ever seen the things I see. It's like I'm turning mad.
It seems like an affliction.
So many people have this affliction. It's like an epidemic.
Do you think it might be related to Fuller's work?
I don't know yet, but I will figure all this out. Everyone in Darkwater is suffering from nightmares.
Really?
We don't have any medication left.
Oh, there's no excuse then. I should let you work.
Take care, Ethan.
You too, Marie.
I didn't know that either's involved. Do you think you just carry around like a prescription pad with them?
I don't get why they have us waiting so long. Almost no patients here.
I mean, it depends. If it was only like, I suppose it was like a minor ailment. Yeah, maybe it's like almost like an over-the-counter thing that's like a very loose, just like easy to prescribe, but also a faff to get.
Where did my fiancée go? I hope those nutcases will stop burdening her with work.
Sorry, but nobody can take anything until I finish the inventory.
Right, boiler room. So we turn off water.
I can't shut this with my bare hands. I need a tool.
Of course. Of course. Right, let's... This is still shut.
The operating room is never accessible after an operation.
We're looking for something shiny. Rubbing our face on anything we can find that might possibly shine. I mean, yeah, that would make sense. That would make absolutely sense to just use the pipes and sort of like lever it in, wedge it in, and then use that to kind of increase the weight. Maybe there's something like cheap copper pipes. She knows they'll bend.
Why did nobody tell me about her admission?
Oh. Well, describes the states in which Irene Sandler entered the Riverside Institute, as well as treatment administered to her. Fuller added a handwritten note. He recommends to take her down to psychiatric wing in order to provide her with the quiet rest she needs. Oh, yay.
Mrs. Sanders?
No. One of these things. Unless it's the storage room.
Everybody says it. She's a witch, an old hag. I didn't make this up. And I'm the one who pays. What a pest. It's so unfair.
Did we stick our head in here? We did. This is connected to this area. But we can't go in because she's there. Can't we just grab a particularly heavy book and just, you know, just crack her against the back of the head? We can claim it's hysteria. Some of these you should be able to use some of these. No, it's gonna be the storage room. It's gonna have to be. It's the only other place. Yeah, she's gone. Pipe wrench. Yeah, where's the opium now? We could totally just do that.
I feel guilty about Elizabeth, but I need the diversion.
Dr. Colden, might there be a problem with the water?
I was about to mention it. It seems it's been cut off yet again.
I can't take this, Marie. I feel I'm gonna burst.
It's not your fault if we have defective plumbing.
And yet, I'm the one who gets punished because I'm gonna have to square off with that annoying old witch. Courage, Elizabeth. Here we go. And hold your tongue this time.
I mean, I feel guilty, but it's fine. It's fine.
Mrs. Donovan?
I'm busy. Elizabeth, isn't it?
Yes, ma'am.
At last. The missing files must be hidden here.
And we can't hide in the cupboard, so we are fine.
The Stendhal syndrome. Of course. This is where Fuller found his diagnosis for Francis Sanders.
Study of Stendhal syndrome, a particularly rare mental illness. Subjects display mental disorders linked to exposure to works of art. Hey. Nope.
Something is wrong with these masts. It's some sort of puzzle.
Oh, it's one of these. That turns all of them.
I've unlocked something.
Hey.
Patient files. I was right.
Zender was hidden inside Fuller's office. He reported his thoughts about one of the many psychoanalysis sessions he submitted Sarah Hawkins to. You don't listen to it here, though. That sounds risky as hell. Lock it up, leave, pretend you've not been here.
I should go another way.
Okay.
Conclusions. Session number 17. Patient? Sarah Hawkins. The patient appears to have finally accepted the illusory nature of what she calls the mythos. It goes without saying that these peculiar delusions are the price that comes with her exceptional gifts.
Why does Dr. Fuller write psychological reports about Sarah Hawkins?
At first, I presumed that her blood was the key. But I found nothing to explain Mrs. Hawkins' abilities.
The poor souls downstairs are not Fuller's only subjects.
Then James came, irate that Charles was keeping secrets from him. I presume that he will try to break into the basement sooner or later. I am prepared.
Hawkins, Fitzroy, and Fuller. What is the connection between these three?
It is fortunate that I had the presence of mind to set the morgue in the basement. When all the the fuss about the Hawkins incident finally comes to an end, I will dispose of her belongings. In the meantime, they must remain hidden in plain sight.
Why is Ethan on medication? Of course. Sarah Hawkins is the connection.
Okay, so reconstruction.
I must go back to the basement.
Okay. We'll run to the basement then. I think that would be a nice.
I should go another way.
Yeah, go that way. The other side of the door. Oh, okay, we're good. We're good. We'll quickly run down. Okay, that's our feet. I was like, oh my god, something's chasing me.
Ah, now that's the Marie that I know. I knew I could count on your scientific curiosity. It's time to show you what you were so eager to discover.
Whoops.
If you're gonna shoot me, at least have the decency to look me in the eyes.
Turn around. Slowly. Talk, filthy thief! Oh, I swear I'll shoot!
You're Charles Hawkins?
Take a minute to look around. Everything points to Charles Hawkins.
He's dead.
No. He was here for a very specific item.
Oh, no.
The book. Why was it in the safe?
Have you read it?
Answer the question.
How foolish of you. Now you won't be able to escape his will. What did it show you?
Marie Holden was there.
She went into Fuller's office. She was looking for Sarah Hawkins' corpse.
Sarah Hawkins, you say? Let's go back to the start, shall we? Whose life did the Necronomicon choose to show you?
Dr. Colden. She was at the Riverside Institute. She's in danger. I have to go.
Wait. No one knows the occult better than me. You might need my help.
Yeah, why not? Always have like fun to have that one slightly strange, twitchy person holding a gun in the party.
All right. All right. I might need you after all.
Perfect. Let's meet later at the Hawkins mansion. Now go. Rescue the doctor.
Thank you, Drake.
Okay. So the book projects Pierce into the body of Dr. Holden. Detective Watch helpless as Bradley's friend carried out her inquiry from forensic experiments of Fuller. He got into his office and discovered that the director of Riverside Institute was hiding information on, if not the body of, Sarah Hawkins. She was discovered by Fuller. Pierce must save her before it is too late. But I'm going to save that for next stream. So, everyone, I hope you all enjoyed it. I'm having still quite a bit of fun with this, even if that Dimensional Shambler was. Oh, I don't want to necessarily use the word tedious, but just unpleasant for me. Thank you all so much for being here. Yep, we'll be doing some more Cthulhu on Friday and doing more Vampire the Masquerade this coming Sunday. I hope you all enjoyed the stream. And yeah, thank you so much for watching this wherever you are, whether it's in the stream or in the VODs later on. I hope you have a good rest of your day, morning, afternoon, evening, night. And I will see you when I see you. Bye.